Hello everybody and welcome back to the Realistic Farming channel for Farming Simulator 25, where we use real tractors, we use real equipment, we have realistic tutorials, and we have a real lot of fun. Welcome back to day number 6. Day number 6, yay! We got a lot of stuff to do today. We downloaded a mod where we can add a cow pen to our farm, so we're going to do that. So let's grab our truck, head over to our main farm, and build our cow pen, then head down and get our rock picker and go from there. I'm hoping it hooks up nicely to this, so that the rock picker does anyway, shall we say. That way we can bring it back a little bit faster. So how's everybody doing today? Hope you guys doing great. Hope you guys doing awesome. I hope you guys doing fantastic, because I am as usual. Sorry about that getting turned around there a little bit. I want to start parking this a little bit more accessible. This little back road is not very fun. But we're starting to get some mods that are dropping, which is exciting. Now have our shed right here, so we're going to have to pull this in right alongside of here. Let's get this wrapped up right here. So we're going to build our cow pen first, and then we'll head down to the shop with this. Here we go. There's our nice truck. Pretty, isn't she? Hope you guys are doing great. Hope you guys are doing awesome. I hope you guys are doing fantastic, because I am as usual. Welcome in. My name is Fury Machine, and this is the Realistic Farming channel, and I'm super excited to have you guys back for day number 6. So without further ado, let's get busy building. Let's build this, and I'm learning still how to do this, so we got to get cow pens. I think it's there. Let's see, where's the mod? There it is. 40,000. Now this one is really cool. Let's because we remember we decided at first to make this into our bale shed. So we're gonna put this. Let's put these cows right here, right like this, so that we can get our bales out. Yeah, right there. Let's get it a little bit more up. I gotta grab my mouse so I can get this precise. Leave a little bit of space. Shebang. All right, now let's see what we got here. All right, so let's go ahead and paint this up here. Oops. Construction, and there's got to be a painting thing here first. Fences, there it is. Painting, let's see, is this the right one? I can't see, gotta get down here. Nope. This the right one? Nope. This the right one? Yep. Nope. I think it's like this. Yeah, we'll use that. And then let's go this, see if it's all the same. Get this all situated. I love how precise this is. This makes me happy. We're going to go. Oh, that's how you change that. And get a little bit wider here. One more wider here. There. Now, I think we'll just go ahead and do it all here, because that's restricted, so you can't do it all. Yeah, you can. I knew you could. Just got to get fussy with it. Whoops. I don't know what that was. There it goes. There. All right, so that's that side. Then we're going to go this side. Let's get back out here a little bit. And we'll go right along here. Now, this cow pen, the manure spawns inside the cow pen, which is great. So we won't need a manure thingy out here. And we got to figure out what's going on with, I think it might be this one. A little different color. I want to make sure it's looks a little bit better. We'll figure it out. We'll monkey around with it. That in there. It's a little different color, but we got to figure out which one they used. All right, so we are going to have to go down to the shop. We're not going to do that right now. I mean, we're not going to go get the cows today. We just wanted to build it. Let's take a look at it. Now, this holds 50 cows. I think, where's the buy point? There it is. Now, this will hold 50, but we're not getting anywhere near 50. We're going to keep like a realistic amount, maybe 10 to 20 in here tops. And that's it. We're going to let them build up like we want. Maybe we're going to start with 10 and go up like that. And we might even start with little babies and let them grow up. I don't know how, like, it might take forever, but that's okay. But the manure spawns in here. So that's the nice thing is this opens up. And we can get it right out of there. Right the manure right out of there. And then down here is the milk. So this is great. I think this thing opens up. Yep. Perfect. We'll shut that there. And now we've got a shed there for some immediate bales, and we've got some shed right here that we can put our some really big bales. And if we want, we can add another pen on the other side of it. It's nice and small. I told you guys I was excited about getting some pens in here. So I think what we're going to do is this field here, we're not going to do any crops with it because we're going to only have cows. So we're going to plant it in grass so that we can alternate between silage, and so we can get silage and then that sort of thing. We can also mow this little section right here, and then eventually I think we'll work our way down to buying right here, which is another grass field, and then we'll eventually get into some crops is what we'll do. And like eventually we'll get some sort of maybe some chickens or something to try it. But for now, we're all set. We got our first cow pen, and I told you guys I was excited for this to happen. It looked originally like when I first downloaded it was a convert from, it kind of looks almost like the Lancy Boy ones, but it's not. It's done by a different person, but it's good because the manure spawns in there. This is super awesome. The slurry goes over here, which is great. So we're ready to go. All right, so let's, yeah. So we're going to have to eventually, we want to look into getting some sort of animal transport so that because we're going to do this realistic. We don't want to just have our cows delivered. Where is animal transport? I do believe it's got to be someplace. We'll have to look at this because I always spend my time looking in the shop and I never get anything done. There's got to be a place for animal transport. Animals or whatever. One last time down through here. Let's take our mouse so it's a little easier to control. Okay, there is animal transport right there. And what's the smallest one we can get? Well, we have to have a third thing. This holds 2 horses, and then this holds 6 cows. So that's probably what we're gonna have to buy. But as you see, we're getting closer and closer to money. So let's head down with our pickup truck down to the shop. We'll pick up the rock picker. We'll come up here. We'll start rock picking, and then whatever we get. I mean, once we're done rock picking, then we'll work into fertilizing, liming, fertilizing again, and then seeding. So we'll have to buy all that stuff again, and then it'll be fertilized twice and seeded. But look, now we've got a place for bales. We can put, eventually put maybe even another cow pen here. But realistically, we don't want to go crazy amount of cows anyways, because I can tell you right now, we don't even have enough land for that. We've got enough land, I think, for like 10 cows maybe. And that's it. So we don't want to go crazy. We want to go, like I said, let's turn our lights on. Okay. Better warm up a little bit. And all right, let's head down to the store. All right, so I'm going to put my controller down and drive from in here and then use my mouse to steer. Oop, get my chair up a little closer so I can drive. It's been a while since I've driven with the steering wheel and stuff. Might start doing that more often. It's going to be nice. Our farm is finally making do. We're starting to do it the correct way, if you know what I mean. Now I still don't have my my buttons configured for my turn signals yet on the steering wheel yet, but I will. But I do like it. I have to take my shoes off next time. I still got my shoes on. I usually drive barefoot. It's a lot easier to control. What a great, amazing game this is. What an amazing series we're having. You guys have been coming along and just enjoying the ride. And I told you, I think you'll have a lot of fun once we get going at it and once we get settled in. And everybody's, you know, it was quite a culture shock when we first started because everybody was used to me doing the crazy, the craziness. Ooh, we're gonna have to wait. School bus. It's early in the morning. They're coming back because it is almost 11 o'clock in the morning. But I think for us, it seems to be working, everybody. The 15x speed, 28-day months seem to work. It's about 40 to, it's anywhere between, depending on how much I run my mouth, it's anywhere between 40 and 45 minutes for an episode, which is perfect. It's not too short, but it's also not too long either. And see, with my steering wheel and everything, I can drive a lot more realistic. You know what I mean? So, and I think the buttons are configured on the steering wheel to work like a controller, I would assume. All right. Foggy this morning. I think you have to get out. There we go. I love the fog in the game. Life preserver for child and adult. Is that what that says? Pretty cool. I just got in because it's not as loud in here. It's super loud out there. So I have the game volumes up, What an amazing thing to add to the game, though. If you think about all the things that we've asked over the years and all the things that we've wanted to put in the game, and they just added it. And it's just like they're listening to the community, which is something that's great. Which reminds me, let me back my chair up real quick, flip my shoes off so I can drive a little bit better. And shift my chair up a little closer. There we go. Nice. I wonder if the mileage goes up. Oh, much easier to drive with my bare feet. But it's just like, it just feels better. The driving, Van Ham Gaming was right. The driving is just so much better in this. Seems a lot smoother. Oh, I like that, where you can just let off the gas and you don't have to worry about. I just want to make sure I want to get up here. Still not quite sure if there's trains on this map or not, but I want to be sure. Look at all our equipment. Hope that's a pin hitch so we can get this rock picker back home. Then we'll hook up to the tractor when we get there. Now, let's see how good we are. Without turning around, let's see if I can do it from the rear view mirror. See what I mean? Let's see if I can get this. Without turning around. Let's try it the first time. Nope. Guess what? It's not going to hook up to it. Oh, did I get a trailer hitch on that tractor? It should fit. That should. It's a. Sorry, I had my controller backwards. Let's check this here for a second. Nope. Okay. Well, we'll have to go down and get the tractor. Sorry. Let's the controller back down and back up to the farm we go. It's nature of the beast. It's what happens, unfortunately. We can go a little bit faster this time. Stop sign, Schmatstein. I want to also, when we're driving, I want to try to talk a little less so you guys can actually hear the vehicles. Go. Getting the best of both worlds here, guys. You get an in cab, get a little out of cab. We go third person when we're walking around. It's nice, isn't it? It's nice to be able to have options. So, we're not going to be able to keep this truck too much longer. And the reason why I say that is because there's not much use for it right now. We can't bring equipment home with it. We can't use it too much. The only thing I would possibly use it for is maybe putting baby bales in the back of this, because we are going to be doing small bales. I hope that pen takes bales. I never even thought to check. If not, we'll have to figure out, get a mixing wagon and put it in it that way. But I don't think this truck is going to be too much usable. So once we get back up to the farm, let's just go ahead and we'll put a big for sale sign on it. Let them come pick it up, and then we'll use the tractor from now on, and we'll buy it eventually back. We'll find it, whoever buys it. Well, that'll be the deal that we make. If we sell it to the person, that we have to be able to purchase it back. That way we can get it off our farm, and we'll just start driving the tractor down here every time. So this one is not going to be a very exciting episode, although it is. We built a cow pen, but we talked about this. There's times when it's just not much going on, and there's always stuff to do. Once we get our stuff back to the farm, then we'll be able to just start our stuff right away. You know what I mean? I think I have the tractor in the main barn, right? I think I left it. No, I left it in the car wash. That little pre-made car wash that we did. I noticed the driving, like we were talking about on the way down, the driving is better, but the controllability, if you use pedals and like a brake and a gas pedal, it's a lot. That's our farm. Oops. Sorry, buddy. You gotta go in here. Oh, I could have went down to the main one. I did that last time too. Yep, this is our main farm. We just go around the circle here. We'll just more driving. It's called the driving simulator. There we go. We'll sell this. Let's park this right here, and we'll put a big for sale sign on it and let somebody come and buy it, and then we'll sell it when we come back to simulate that. There we go. There. right up at the end of the road. We'll put a big for sale. I wish you could just add a for sale sign. How cool would that be? Sprint a little bit here. Whoops, that's not what I needed. Let it warm up. And then what we're going to do is do this kind of off this way. And we will sell our International 200. Sell. There. Someone came and got it, but if we ever need it again, we'll purchase it again. So, give this a nice bath, as we always do. Get a nice thing here. Love the sound of the tractors. We're going to repair that. Paint condition. Wonder how you does it just come up with paint? It's kind of weird. You know what I mean? I wonder if it's going to come up with repainting it. Now somebody's going to drop the mod. I can feel it right now. Somebody's going to drop a mod that you have to get out of the vehicle to refuel. We also can now bring back, since we're actually getting established now. We can bring back the refill. We can put a fuel point there. All right, let's head down to the shop, and it's 1 o'clock in the afternoon already. We're going to be battling the school buses coming home. A little slower than our truck, but see, I told you putting the truck out there, someone would come and buy it. Get this baby up in the... I also might get the turn manual gears on so I can actually use my shifter. That'd be kind of neat, wouldn't it? Be able to shift gears like your real tractor, and I can tell you what gear we're in, all that stuff. Right now we're in 4 high, but it's about as fast as she goes. Now, like our 4640 and our 4440, they don't have speedometers on it. They just have tachometers, so you really can't tell how fast you're going. Oh, you know what else they took out? The sign. I just noticed. Willie's restaurant sign isn't up there. That's what they finished. One of the things they did in the update. I'll tell you that right now. That's... Now, wouldn't it be cool to come down here and have to wait for the ferry because it's taking another vehicle across? That'd be kind of cool, too. But I mean, that's asking for a little bit too much. There we go. I do want to see. Life preserver, child, adult. Attention, vehicles must not proceed until instructed. Watch this. Stop the engine. Set the parking brake. Yeah, we'll get right on that. I mean, what happens if you don't shut the engine off? Does it does it go across anyways? I don't know. I've always just kind of followed the rules on this. I also noticed that when I was getting the game set up today, I did notice also the head tracking. So I do have head tracking from Truck Sim. I wonder if it works in here. You know what I mean? I wonder if it's worth it to try. And I mean, if it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. But how cool would it be to be able to just look around my head and then get my steering wheel set up where all my button configurations are on it and be able to use it at all times? There we go. Can't wait till we get manual attaching this. This one we wouldn't need it. You could hook this up. The only thing you'd have to get in there is to hook up the wires and stuff. All right. All right. We'll take it back for the next couple hours. We'll do some rock picking. Then we'll come down tomorrow. Every episode we'll come down to the shop and get something new. Ooh, this is heavy little machine. Nice. See how I've got it floored. This is a really super heavy machine. I'm glad they fixed the weights. I mean, I really am. I cannot believe how much from Farm Sim 17 to 19 to 22, how much farther we've come in the realism aspect of it. And for someone like me who loves to play that way, it's just the way that, I mean, to me, it should be the way it should be. There we go. There's that grass field there too. It's just right now we're going to be focusing on feeding our animals, and then we'll get some crops, maybe for some chickens, just to say we can. Now, I don't even know if this will fit here. Give me 1 second here. Get her lined up straight, and then. Not much bigger equipment could run this. And I don't even know what the weight limit would be. This would be quite the little weight with this tractor and this rock picker. I mean, I'm sure it would still take it, but I don't know. And then eventually somebody's going to make tractors where our windows are open. I mean, I can see it now, the level of realism that like I just got done saying coming off the hill there. The level of realism has come tenfold. And now people, modders like myself and things, are going to be able to make mods that are on the realistic side. It's going to be great. You know, we have windows open, doors open. Like the way that the tractors, the biggest thing I noticed is the way the tractors interact with the equipment are super realistic. If you've got too big of a piece of equipment on it, it's not just going to, like in Farm Sim 22 and 19 and, you know, a little bit of 17, it really didn't matter that you had an undersized piece of equipment. It would just pull it slower. Now, if you guys noticed when the first couple episodes that we were using the bigger plow, it was pulling me right off the ground. It just didn't work. So it forces you to look at. I've got it floored. Come on, baby. Get us a little more speed before this steep section here. But the weights, look at that. We're in the woods. Nice heavy piece of equipment right there. Neighbor John must be getting his cement done. I just came out of John's property over there. Gonna give him a second to see if he turns this way. We don't want to turn up on that road and have him. Okay, he went by. One thing I got to do, we come get a chance. We're gonna see who owns this piece of property and see if we can contract him out to get that tree out of there, because it's right in the way. So yeah, found out that's called the sunflower farm. I thought it was a pumpkin farm. We're gonna play it off that it's a pumpkin farm. Oh look, John mowed the sunflower seed front yard. It's nice. The other thing I noticed that they did in this game is that if you saw that when someone mows something, it's completely different. Like in Farm Sim 22 and 19 and 17, you could never tell when like somebody was doing farm work, yard work, anything. There was a couple of maps out there that you know, we had a little realism, like you'd see tractors and stuff working in the background and things like that. But for the most part, let's see, is this? That's not the one I want. I want to come down here across the bridge and get the main one. There we go. Let's take a wide swing here, make sure there's no one behind us. Keep our speed going up this hill. Look at that. Slow right down to nothing. And then I think the next episode tomorrow, we'll... Can you buy bales? That's the thing I didn't look. Let's check real quick here. I think you can buy bales, right? I know you can. Ooh, you can buy food. What's this here? Wheat, oat, pig food, wheat, oat, mineral feed, pig food. But you can't buy. So that's chicken food. All right, right? Pigs and oats and yeah, chicken feed, horse feed. All right, that would have been great to be able to buy that. Bales, you can buy them. Okay, so hay bales. You can buy silage now, so you can buy TMR. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to be able to buy one hay, one silage, and hopefully you can unwrap it, and then we can get a mixer, and we can mix our own TMR up, and we'll do that right away. Right straight away. We also might just feed them some hay, but what we do on my farm is when we get closer to September, October, we start giving them TMR in the winter. And then in the summertime, it's a lot of hay, it's a lot of grass. You know what we should do? We should fence that in, but what we're going to do is we're going to go and we're going to make one pass around this, and it'll be just about enough to get this thing. Let's start unfolding this. There we go. Now, we also want to go... There we go. Because this is going to kind of cultivate it at the same time. There we go. Oh. Be nice if we, I gotta go over a little wire or two on that. Gotta turn that on. Is it not gonna pull it? A little more straight here so we know what we're doing here. Still gotta go over a little bit. Looks like the third furrow in, that's what I'm hitting at. There we go, right there. So second furrow in. Yep, you're gonna rock pick it up 1.6 to 2 miles an hour, but you know, because look what it's doing. See, it's digging the dirt up, so it's actually breaking up those furrows. So you're not going to go 90 miles an hour doing this. Sorry. And it's I know it's excruciating, but it's part of the job. And these machines in real life are really super expensive. Go down and do a pass up the other end, and that'll be it. That'll be it for the day. That'll be it for the episode. Now we know that it's 2 furrows in to make it equal. We'll get our tire at about 2 furrows right on that second line right there. Keep that right there. Drop this down. Put it in 3rd gear. Perfect. There we go. I just went up to the 1.5. Like each speedometer, or when you do use the cruise control, each speedometer you got to hit twice to go below it. Like when you get up a certain level, it just goes up by 1. Perfect. Look at that. Second furrow in, and we've got 35 whole stones. Now what we'll do as soon as we get to the end, it's a little bit longer video than what we normally do today. Just because I want to get done with the pass. I don't like to end up in the middle. Well, I tell you, I've used my steering wheel pretty much the whole time today. Perfect. Now, I'm assuming that the stones and stuff, this is how you make cement and things. Now, I wish you could build... Van Ham Gaming was brought up a great point, that like he was hoping that you could bring it up to where you could build like everything, like your cow pens and all that stuff. We could have just got our rocks from here and built it, and when we needed more, we would have had to plow it again for a second time. And there's, you know, like when we build stuff on our farm for real, it sometimes takes years to get it done, to save up enough money, to get enough equipment. And what I keep checking on, guys, I keep going behind me. See the edge of it? I want it right on the edge. For those of you who are keeping track, most of you know how Farm Sim works by now, but Now, we don't have one of these in real life. This would be a luxury to us. We don't own one. They are super realistic, but we use a front loader and a rock, and we only pick up the big ones for the most part. We also are a no-till farm, which we don't plow anymore. We subsoil, and when you subsoil, the rocks pretty much don't get pulled up. I mean, they still do, but they don't go crazy. There, we just hit the 40-minute mark, and then we'll go unhook this, park the tractor back into the shed, and tomorrow will be another day. Every 2 furrows, we got her now. There we go. Up and over, and we're going to fold her right up so we can put her away. And let's put her, because we're going to be grabbing her. Actually, you know what? We can leave her hooked right up. Doesn't look like any, it might rain, so. But we'll be needing this right away first thing in the morning. So, there we go. We'll just do that. Let's, real quick before we end this video, I want to make sure that we are getting a nice cultivated state. And we are. Look at that. Perfect. So, this is what I meant by furrows. This is 1, 2. So, with that piece of equipment, if you've plowed, you're going to put your tire right on this. And it'll be the exact width. Just follow that all the way down. See how we went right to the edge? It was perfect. That's what Fury kept checking behind me for, to make sure I was doing that correctly. All right, so we made it to the end of episode 6 in the books. Not episode 6. I got to stop that, Fury. Come on. Knock on wood. I got to say day 6 because that's what we're doing here. We did it. We did it. So every episode, what we'll do is now we're going to be spending the next, I'd say, 4 or 5 days, as you guys see how slow it is, getting this rock picked, getting the rocks picked up. But every episode that we start, every day that we start now, going forward, we're going to go down and we're going to get a piece of equipment, bring it back so that we can start actually working our farm. I think what we'll do is we'll turn this into grass so we can get our cows and start working on getting some milk and some things like that. We'll be able to come in here and chop up these trees and hoss them away and expand our field this way. These are massive trees. I don't even know how it's going to work, but we'll figure something out. I might just leave it. We'll see. But anyways, on that note, let's wrap this up and get you guys out of here. So please, please, please look out for yourselves, look out for each other, and most importantly, look out for each other's families. Be sure to like and subscribe and share. Hit the little notification ding bell so you get notified when Fury drops a video. Be sure to enjoy the night, the day, the weekend, whenever you're watching this. And remember, I love you all. And I'll catch you guys right back here tomorrow with another episode. I was tentatively thinking off camera a little bit about maybe bringing a live stream back for this. We'll see what happens. It's still no right now, but you never know. Never say never. All right, guys and gals, get out of here, as Van Ham would say, and I will catch you guys tomorrow. Have a great one.